SoundCloud music.
What up, y'all? I'm a little under the weather, but this is episode 112 where the players dwell. I just had to say that. Don't mind me being corny. But anyway, you know me. I'm your host. Yo, it's Marco. Oh, my bad. This is episode 112 of the Jig Is Up podcast. And you know me as your host. Yo, it's Marco. And I'm with...
It's your guy, M Easy.
It's your girl, Miss Nessa, a.k.a. Blazion Mommy.
Kmar's at work. Hopefully my voice doesn't bother you guys, whoever's listening. But fuck it, let's get into it. It's a chill episode. It's a short turnaround time. But let's talk about these damn NBA finals. 4 games.
These damn NBA finals. Yeah.
First the Drake and Pusha T. That was over. Now this NBA. What are we going to do with our summer, dog? Sporting wise.
I don't know, man.
Because I don't fuck with baseball. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I thought you said sorryness. I was like, I
Ha,
don't fuck with
sorry,
baseball
Nessa, sorry.
either. My ass don't fuck with that shit either.
Have y'all played it before? At least like in the play.
Like
Yeah, I played Little
like
League.
softball.
I played Little League.
Softball.
Yeah,
The big ass
I
ball.
played I played in 8th grade and 9th grade.
And you liked it?
It's cool.
I'm more of a kickball fan.
I'm not good at hitting, so
Yeah, me neither.
I
That's
can
why
catch every
kickball.
ball sent to me, but hitting them, no. I wasn't very great at it. Didn't go to the batting cages enough.
Do it like Happy Gilmore, dog.
I wish. Send them motherfuckers all the way out the stadium where it makes that sound.
No, that's when he drives. No, you remember that? No, the scene I was talking about when he went to the batting cage.
Yeah.
For hockey, because he was taking the
Oh yeah, he
fastballs
stepped
to the body.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And the little kid. That
You know
was
we
cool.
did that in practice.
What?
They my baseball coach in the 9th grade, he had one of, he has those machines that shoot the ball out, and he made us take a hit.
For real?
Yeah.
Like with no like padding or nothing?
No.
That's some hazing right
No,
there.
you just turn the cover. You take that to the back or wherever. This one kid took it to the tailbone. I was like, oh, bro.
Ooh, he ain't sitting down for a couple of days.
Yeah.
How's he gonna explain that to his mom?
I don't know, but
Coach made me take a ball to the tailbone.
You know what?
That sounds ultra suspect.
Yeah.
It sounds like
That
some fuckery was
tailbone is
happening.
no joke. I fell on it because I used to take charges like when I used to play basketball. I used to take a charge. That shit fucking was the worst feeling ever.
It sucks because I know you're like a point guard and someone's like who's like a power forward.
yeah.
My little ass.
Coach to the face.
Oh my god.
But said Duncan just probably be like some fucking
Not that
Layup.
short.
some fucking layup.
There's some tall girls out there.
Yeah,
You know,
but-
All they gotta do is jump a little bit. Cooch to the face.
you got your Brittany Grinders out there, your Candace Parkers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, look. All right, but man, let's get straight to it though. The finals, man. 4 games. What are you guys' thoughts? We could go from chronological order, or we could just talk about it as overall.
Or do both. Overall, it sucks. This sucks. Like, I wonder how often that happened in NBA Finals history.
It happened in 2007.
Yeah,
I guess,
with him.
with him.
The Spurs.
It happened in 2002 with the New Jersey Nets.
Oh yeah, they did get swept.
Yeah. I don't know any other ones that I can remember.
I didn't pay close attention to that finals against the Nets. I was like, oh.
No one gave a fuck. After it was Sacramento and L.A.,
Yeah.
that was the real finals.
Yeah.
So after that, the finals was garbage.
Yeah, I watched that whole series, and then after that, I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
LA finna win. But yeah.
Yeah, either team who would have won that West finals were going to be the NBA champions because no offense to Jason Kidd at that time. I mean, who he had? Kerry Kittles? Fucking who the fuck did
Wasn't Richard Jefferson, Vince Carter? Were they on the team?
Oh yeah, Richard Jefferson. Hold on.
And Vince Carter, I think. They were Lob City before Clippers were.
I gotta look at this roster from the New Jersey Nets, man. I just gotta see it, man. Shout out to the New Jersey Nets. All right, so they had Brandon Armstrong, they had Jason Collins, they had remember Lucius Harris, Kerry Kittles,
Yep, Kerry Kittles, man, that was
Todd
my guy.
McCulloch, Keith Van Horn, yo.
Keith Van Horn. I used to call him Van Long Socks.
Oh man, Keith Van Horn with the long socks. Yo, Aaron Williams, Richard Jefferson, of course, the salamander looking ass nigga.
The Ninja Turtle. He's the fifth Ninja Turtle.
I hate y'all.
That nigga look like a Koopa Trooper, a tall ass Koopa Trooper.
Maybe he was one of the ones in the Super Mario movie. They had the big ass trench coats on.
That's what I'm saying.
Little ass head.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Mario be looking up at him like, fuck, you a tall ass Koopa Trooper. I can't just jump and step on you.
All he gotta do is wear one of those Koopa Trooper backpacks and just thumbs up, take a picture.
So stupid.
And you hear that you hear that sound when they go into the
man.
pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that team got fucking swept. But it's crazy because in the East, you know, they went 52 and 30, which was a good record. It's a
Yeah,
winning
it's
record.
decent.
You know, it's above 500, 0.634 to be exact, and they were the number one seed in the Eastern Conference at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing about, man, this whole finals thing, I like when they say Jordan never faced a team as good as the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So what team do you want to look up to make your case? Do you want to look up the 96 Utah Jazz?
The 86 Celtics.
The 86 Celtics.
Look them up.
But he didn't win the title in 86, did he?
He didn't. He got knocked out of the playoffs.
Well, that was just like, his second year, right?
Oh, wait. Go to... I think that was the second year. It was the year they scored 63 against them.
The 86 Celtics.
I think it was 86 Celtics. But, you know, the
we
big narrative is LeBron went to the finals 8 straight times, and Jordan couldn't get out the first round. It's like...
Okay,
it's
so
because he ran
Chicago,
into-
at that time, Chicago were 30 and 52.
Yeah.
And they went to the
Trash.
He went to the 8th seed with a 30 and 52 record.
And the playoff rules back then was you had to win 3 games out of 5 instead of 7,
Yeah.
best of 7.
Yeah, the series were a lot shorter. These motherfuckers were 37 games behind the Celtics that went 67 and 15.
67 and 15.
Okay, so
They went on to win the championship, I think.
So let's look at their roster. Of course, they had Larry Bird, Kevin McHale. They have Robert Parrish, Danny Ainge, who's now the GM for the Boston Celtics. There's Bill Walton. Any other standout names on this 86 roster?
What's his name? He passed away not too long ago. He was the point guard. Something Johnson?
Dennis Johnson.
Dennis Johnson.
Dennis
Dennis Johnson was a hooper.
Dennis Johnson. So that was the team. And let's see, their playoff run. They won. Did they end up winning the title that year?
I think so.
80s. Well, I would say this. That was Jordan's second year. You know, that was his sophomore year. And Larry Bird won his third consecutive MVP title. And Bill Walton was Sixth Man of the Year. So that team was stacked. And they had their big three with Bill Walton, the big three with Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish.
Yep, and they still had Danny Ainge hooping and Dennis Johnson.
Okay, so what's the other?
That to me, that's the equivalent to the Warriors today, basically.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like he didn't just have to face them then; he had to face them after that too, in the playoffs.
So
and
what about the Detroit Pistons too, right? Which year was that? The Bad Boys, the 88.
See, this is my thing about the Detroit Pistons. He actually beat them.
Yeah,
You know, he got beat twice by them 2 years. The second year they went 7 games. The next year they swept them. Like, I like how people say, "Oh, they were fuck all that, nigga." A year doesn't mean shit. Like, they went 7 games, won a championship the year before, and then they came back and got swept. That's a defining moment for a player. The only way LeBron did that was going to Miami to finally get over the hump of
Boston
and Orlando, because he couldn't get past Orlando either. But yeah, like, he should have won game 1.
Okay. So
because that actually hurt my feelings. I'm like,
He
shit,
shoulda
you
Okay.
dropped 50 on him, and you're the only player.
51 to be exact.
You're the
but
only
who's
player
counting?
in that rare air list that didn't win the game and dropped 50.
Dude, that sucks. That just let you know, like, nigga, you're working with some garbage ass niggas. And I hate to say that. And I'm saying it because, yes, they're NBA players. Yes, they will go to any 24-hour fitness gym and bust motherfuckers and asses, you know, on a regular basis. But we're saying, according to your peers who are also in the NBA, who play on the same level or better, nigga, you guys are trash because I don't know, fuck did you take that L when your captain put up damn near half 100 points.
It's for me, I look at it this way. It's hard to get hot when you don't get enough touches
Yeah.
because of the LeBron system. You know, he's like, give me the ball, I'll bring it up, and I'll score 50 million times and dish it out to y'all, and hopefully y'all make one shot.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that system is
So
not really.
So who is it? You blame everybody for that last minute debacle of regulation?
Hell yeah, I blame the refs for not for overturning that charge call.
I thought it was a blocking call though. I saw his leg kind of move on the restricted area.
Yeah, I mean, well, now that they're saying like you don't have to exactly have your feet planted. You just
really?
Have to be, yeah.
Because
When they changed that?
I don't know. They said it when they were
said,
reviewing it.
but they said they weren't supposed to look at the replay.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the rule book. You're not supposed to look at the replay. You're supposed to let that shit fly.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to let that shit
They
fly.
overturned that shit. LeBron got fouled a possession before that. Whoever the young dude was guarding him hacked the fuck out of his forearm. I'm like, yo, they give this nigga this game 1, man. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? They not calling shit. I blame the supporting cast, of course.
Yeah.
J.R. Smith is
Well,
he's standing out, but
before
should've-
that, let's just talk about George Hill not making that
free throw.
dagger free throw.
that's what I was about to say.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's paying attention to J.R., but nobody's paying attention to George Hill missing that free throw. Like, if you'd have made that, JR wouldn't have been.
I guess it took away from that because
Then you got to remember Ty Lue, he didn't know he had an extra timeout to call timeout. It was just like them dudes who had zero basketball awareness, and they just think that LeBron's supposed to do everything for him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy. Like, people could
You
talk.
know what though? That's partially LeBron's fault though.
Yeah.
Because he puts that on his back. That's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you should be like that.
And he's not setting the foundation of trust amongst his teammates, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says it. He says it when he's talking to the media, but behind closed doors. Now that we found out that he was playing with a broken hand for hitting the whiteboard or the blackboard after game 1.
I guess he lost twice that night.
And it was funny because the funny thing about it, like, SportsCenter did a zoom in on his hand, and you could clearly see the other hand was swollen. But he just didn't want to talk about it. He was playing through pain throughout the whole series.
That's crazy.
It makes you ask. Like, it makes me want to ask him. Like, so how many times have you done this, dude?
Yeah.
Play through pain, because motherfucker sprained his ankle
Yeah.
in one of the early rounds.
Yeah, I remember.
And
that.
they came out like it was nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I sprained my ankle many times. I never walked out like, let's go.
You out for the count?
Yeah, I had to walk it off. If I couldn't walk it off, it was time to sit down. No more hooping. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
My ass don't even want to play no more when I jam my finger. Let
Yeah.
alone
That too.
break
Like,
my ankle.
Like, hey, dog, you getting back in the game? Nah, nigga, I'm about to
I'm
sit
here
this
like-
one out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit this one out. Come on, dog, just tape that shit up. You playing like this and shit, two fingers together, playing like a Ninja Turtle. You know what I mean?
Don't put his hand up like that. They gonna think it's a confusing play call. What the fuck is he doing?
What the fuck this plays this nigga trying to run?
ISO.
Nigga,
Everybody just get the fuck out of the way.
You know what, dog? I'm just gonna stare on the corner. If you dish it out to me, I'll be ready to catch and shoot.
Yeah.
All right, homie.
I'm gonna let Ninja Turtle hands do his thing.
Whoa, look at them handles go too. Oh man.
But yeah, there's so many things other than J.R. Smith that I can point out.
All right.
I mean, not to mention, you got to give it to the other team for still being in the game when they had a bad game. Technically,
Like I said, that's just it's too much luxury on that team. It's way too much luxury because you know, even now, like when I look back, even though I'm not a Lakers fan, I can appreciate the three-peat Lakers now because they just had two superstars and they had just role players and people off the bench. You know what I mean? Like that's how some shit's really supposed to be ran. Now you're seeing like super teams coming together, it's like fuck, dude. It's like it seems like it's no point, you know. And maybe that's why football still, even with all the fucking kneeling and the divisiveness, football's still appealing because it's more parity. 53-man roster, nigga. Like, yeah, like you still have your important players who could change the game and make it important, but a couple of niggas get injured and it's fair game again.
Yeah, my thing
and the model any given Sunday, anybody can get it.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for me to put to even have the debate who's better, LeBron or MJ. As far as it's like, if you want to talk about winning championships, I'm gonna go with
MJ,
Mike,
yeah,
because he always found a way to win with whatever players is around him. Like he had Scotty the whole time, of course, and he knew he needed him.
Yeah,
Where it was a point where they tried to trade him for Tracy McGrady, and he made the call like, no, don't do that shit. You know, I need one more ring. I mean, who's to say he wouldn't have won with T-Mac? He would have been on his ass, but you know, that was a young T-Mac though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that it's hard for me because of all the things, all the accolades that MJ has that he has on his belt. I feel like, you know, if you just do all stats, yeah, you can say LeBron's better, stat-wise, numbers, but accomplishments and awards and accolades, it's not even close.
Yeah, people will say LeBron is stat padding.
Yeah, I've said that because it's like in the regular games, when you're up, you're like this other team's obviously trash. Your role players can handle the game while you're on the bench. Just let them do it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure now LeBron will realize that I'm pretty sure he's not going to do any summer league games. The nigga played like a whole 82 regular season, including the playoffs.
Not just the playoffs, the finals too.
The finals too.
He played all the way through to
Like,
the end.
Yeah.
Who does that in their 15th year in the NBA? Like, who does that?
Somebody on. No, I'm trying.
Nobody's done it.
You know,
He's done it.
That nigga's like Iron Man. You know what I mean?
You know, but you know what's funny? They said it about MJ. It's like, oh my God, who can do this at this age at a high level? He never gets sleep. Oh, he's got this energy. I'm like, yo.
The one thing I do miss about today's NBA, they do all their trolling online.
Yeah.
And they let their fans do the trolling. Like, I remember the days when MJ would like be in his convertible in the parking lot with the cigar in front of the opposing team, like, y'all ain't shit. Like, I dude, you know what I mean? Like, I missed, like, the blatant trolling.
Yeah.
You know, now you got the so-called passive-aggressive trolling.
Yeah.
Like Draymond Green, he said, you know, I got a fire Game 5 outfit, but I don't want to wear it.
Man, fuck that.
You know what I mean? Like, what's going on today's NBA? And also, stop it with the fake fighting. Y'all niggas don't want to fight. The last big fight in the NBA was the Malice of the Palace, and shit really went down. Y'all don't want those technicals. Y'all don't want those flagrant twos. Stop it.
Yeah.
Just get in each other's face, talk some shit, and break it up.
Yeah,
Don't
niggas
act
ain't
like you
tryna pay
guys are
that
tough.
fine.
Y'all ain't trying to pay that fine.
They got clamps on that. Like back then, you could throw blows and they be like, all right, shake it off. Y'all ball.
Niggas would hack each other. Like, okay, good foul.
Yeah.
You remember that? Good foul.
Yep.
Now it's like, oh my God, you hurt me.
Yeah, motherfuckers checking themselves if they bleeding. Get the fuck out of here. Go play defense, nigga. The fuck is that?
Acting and shit, School of Acting.
Yeah, the flop.
It
Flop,
got,
man.
it got a little too expensive. They said, hold up. Hold up. Let me reconsider.
Niggas trying to get them Oscars. They've been watching them soccer games. That's what they've been doing.
Okay, so
them
if
soccer players, boy, they be. Have you seen soccer players flop?
yeah,
Man, they be acting hella dramatic.
they are the best at it.
They are dramatic.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But you know what though?
Them niggas be acting like they're dead on the fucking on the field.
Hey, you know, motherfuckers done died on the field too. You see how big that field is?
That is.
I might flop. He touched me.
Dehydration.
Red
for
card. Give him a
real.
red card. Shit.
But yeah, man, let's go back to the series though. Game 1 was a heartbreaker. J.R. Smith had to be on the yak, or he was on some weed. He was on something. That nigga really said, "I thought we were up." You could read the man's lips.
Yeah, I came front. I was with him. When he got the board, I was like, "Oh, they about to win." Wait, aren't they tied up? Oh shit! I felt like they was up when he got the board.
I thought he was gonna put it up.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I was like, put it up.
Little something, little step back something or something, because Katie was right there
Yeah, Katie was right there, but
on
still,
his ass.
draw the foul.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Jump all into him. Let the ball up.
Shit, he should have dove. Now, if any needs, that should have been dove at.
You stupid.
He should have went after KD's
Yeah,
knees.
'cause he tried to take out Klay Thompson.
That nigga went for the knees like he was an all-pro safety. You know what I mean? Earl Smith, were you all city safety back in your high school?
You're so stupid.
Shit, nigga.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I got a question, man.
Klay Thompson may be light skinned, but he ain't no bitch though, man. That nigga durable. He is, man. How many like real like injuries like Klay's usually on the fucking court?
Yeah.
Like Steph be hurt, Kevin be hurt,
Yeah, Steph's ankles, boy.
fucking, you know.
Kevin's hair be hurt.
Stop.
Give that man a brush.
Oh my god, looking like poppy fields on his head, man.
Aw.
Yo, did you? I know all the sidebar. Did you see Kevin Durant calling Kendrick Perkins a bitch ass?
Nah, what?
He did it silently, so the nigga like,
Silently.
yeah, he did. He did do it. I'll show you guys the clip. The nigga called him a bitch ass silently, and you know they were teammates back in OKC. So I'm like, damn, like the hate is real. Let me see. He doesn't say it because he's actually with the media. Let me see. I was dying. I was like, oh, see, yeah, KD Kendrick Perkins call him a bitch ass.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's play the clip. YouTube,
it
don't give me no ads. YouTube, beat your ass. Give me no fucking ads, B.
Is a thing on?
Let's see. Go ahead. Is it on now?
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of settling us down a little bit.
Anthony, last question, back left.
You
Anthony,
see that?
Settling us down a little
You guys can't. You guys
No,
for the audience who are listening, you guys have to look it up. So basically,
He said bitch ass.
he was on the mic, and Kendrick Perkins flipped him off, and he took his mouth away from the mic, and he said, "Fuck you, bitch ass." Kevin Durant is about to have 10 burner accounts on Twitter talking shit about Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah. He ain't about that smoke though, man.
Kendrick Perkins.
KD ain't about that smoke.
Kendrick Perkins was like, man, meet me at the parking lot. That nigga KD was like, you know what? I won my second championship.
Oh,
Second championship,
and you know what?
back MVP.
And it was funny. I know niggas was talking
This
shit
is
about
supposed to
LeBron.
happen.
He was like, LeBron, nigga, like you're Oprah right now. Like every superstar's getting a championship off of on your watch. And nigga was clowning him. It's like, nigga, how in the fuck did you let Swaggy P get a championship on your watch, nigga? You supposed to be the king, nigga.
I have a big concern of defense. Niggas is not playing defense in this day and age.
They're not.
He was like, you let Swaggy P get a fucking championship. And that nigga is this year's J.R. Smith. Remember J.R. Smith when he won his first title?
Yeah.
That nigga just had
Hitting
his
hella
shirt
clutch
off.
threes and stuff.
No,
and
no,
when
no.
They won
He
in the parade.
all
had
he
his shirt
wore,
off.
yeah, his shirt off and just wore his basketball shorts.
Yep.
Now Swaggy P's doing the same thing. He's just got his shirt off, just like fuck it. I'm a champion. I went from getting hold on, you gotta play that clip. You gotta play the
my
clip. You gotta play the clip, man. That's hilarious. I went from getting snitched on to becoming a
Question. Do you think if they never traded the other players, they would have went to the finals and competed? And been able to compete with the other set of players they had? Jay
Hold on.
Crowder, D-Wade, Iman Shumpert.
I think them niggas would have got hurt. Like D-Wade's legs wouldn't be met for that 7-game series. You think D-Wade would be healthy enough to chase around on fucking Steph Curry for
I think
for
so.
a 7-game series?
I think so.
You think so?
For the whole 7.
Even that's his face. Is like,
I mean, he's coming off the bench, so yeah.
Isaiah Thomas is a defensive liability just with the fact that he's undersized.
So, given that nobody can guard Steph, it's like just put him in front of Steph. Steph can't guard him. He can't guard Steph. Whatever.
Naturally
You know.
cancel each other out. But yeah, man, I have to play this clip. This, I don't know, fucking ads. Don't do this to me, YouTube. This is a chill ass episode.
Hey, look, man. Come a long way, haven't I? I went from getting snitched on to put a ring on.
And putting a ring on. Who would have thought that Swaggy P would get a ring with Iggy?
Ah,
He's so dumb.
Andre
You're
Iguodala, that is.
you're burnt.
So dumb. So dumb.
Got with another Iggy and got a ring.
God
Got a ring
damn.
on it.
Hey, that's some shit. But congratulations, Swaggy P. Everybody know Golden State is the place where all former Lakers go if they want to win a championship now. Congratulations.
God. All I can say is
One person said congratulations, Golden State fans. I know you guys were this happy since the Lakers won back in 2010.
oh my god. All I know is if D-Wade got that rebound instead of JR, it
Oh, it would've been a whole different
A whole
game.
different thing.
Oh yeah, D-Wade be like, nigga, I'm putting this back up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm pushing KD back.
Yep.
But KD about 200 pounds at 7 feet tall.
Yep. Soaking wet.
Aw.
I mean, 200 pounds still, but like 200 pounds for a 7-foot frame, nigga, that's, yeah, I'll push you too.
Yeah, he 200 pounds. I got a whole 50 pounds over him.
200's not that.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just estimating. I don't know if he's actually 200 pounds. But since we're here anyway,
Right. Look it up.
Why don't we just look it up?
Nah,
Oh, he's 240 pounds. My bad, KD. Didn't want to disrespect you like
Still
that.
got him like 10 pounds.
He's 240. Okay, maybe you wouldn't push him that. Maybe you wouldn't be able to push him like that.
My legs alone. I'll box him out the fuck out. I get every board. Or let somebody else get the board and just box him out.
Oh man,
Tristan, get that board, man.
Tristan, you better get that board like it was one of them bitches that you want to fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh, that's another thing. Well, let's finish talking about the series. Okay, game 2, that was just deflation. They got blown out. Game 3, that was any moment for the Cavaliers to try to stick it out, but KD hit them with that dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And then game 4, them niggas just lay down and just died. Just said fuck it.
Braun was probably like, man, fuck this shit.
Braun is looking like, look, man, I'm looking at the motherfucking destinations where I'm going.
Yep. He might go there.
And let's congratulate the champions. Congratulations, Golden State.
Of course.
You guys are 3-time champions. They're most likely going to three-peat. They're a dynasty. They're now tied for the 3rd place in the most NBA titles, right there with the Bulls.
Yep.
And I don't see anybody beating them if they're going to keep the nucleus together. I think they all care about winning. They are the New England Patriots of basketball. Them niggas are, man. Because, I mean, Clay could actually go somewhere and be the top guy and get a max contract. Draymond. Oh.
I was like,
There's Kmart. Draymond could go somewhere and get some money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, any of those players could go somewhere and get some money. But they're just like, you know what? We're having too much fun. Let's keep the party going. And
I mean, ultimately, we already called it. We already knew what it was, but it's just boring. Like, sweeps are fucking boring as fuck. And like, and then just watching games. Like, I don't know. I like games that are really close, especially if it's not my team. Especially when it's not, because you know when it's your team and it's close, it's like it's anybody's game. But then I don't know. It makes for good basketball. But for like literally, it was just mainly the first game that was like, okay, we got something here. Then after that, it was just like, for real. I don't know. Basketball is just it's boring now.
it's boring.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think was it last year? I remember like the playoffs games. And the only reason why I remember shit is because Facebook memories. I used to talk so much shit like during the playoffs, during basketball season, like on my fucking Facebook feed. You always see me like talking, but like I didn't say shit this year. Like I didn't even watch shit. Like I just feel like it's just so different. And then I want 2 new teams next year to go to the final. I don't give a fuck who it is. I just want some good basketball.
so when I spoke about this, I put it on Twitter. I said that I would like to see KD go back to OKC or maybe go to his hometown, Washington, and bring him a ship there. You know. Right the wrong. And of course my trainer gave me the like side eye glance like I said something blasphemous. Like, nigga, I want to see KD get challenged again. This is boring. Nigga, you're playing 2K on pro.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, trade overrides and shit.
You know what I mean? Trade overrides and all that shit. Nigga, you need to go back. You're a Hall of Famer. Play that shit at Hall of Fame level, man. Mm-hmm. Like, what is this? This is too easy. So we had a back and forth, on and on, yada yada. He talked about what the Miami Heat do, what about this, what about that, and I'm answering all of my questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking all his questions. Like, look, Miami had a 43 win. They were a 43 win squad. I forgot to mention LeBron tried to get people to come to Cleveland and play with him. Yeah. No one wants to come to Cleveland.
No.
You know what I mean? No one wants to go to Cleveland, so he's like, shit, I got to go somewhere. I got to learn how to win. He did his thing. He gave Miami 4 finals, won 2 of them, and he moved on. And he righted his wrong. He went back to Cleveland and won one, at least one with Cleveland. And that one chip in Cleveland is worth 2 or 3 for them. So people can say all they want about LeBron taking the easy way out, but the nigga did go back to Cleveland and delivered on a promise. So, like, people could always bring up his past, but, like, what is he doing now? And he was like, what about the team that he handpicked? I'm like, well, the team that he handpicked, I wish Kevin Durant could handle that team that he handpicked. How far will they go? Last time I checked, when Kevin Durant had Russell Westbrook, and I think he had Kendrick Perkins, he had some players, that OKC squad couldn't get past Memphis.
Yeah, they had Westbrook, Perkins, what's his name? The center. He's with Toronto now. Ibaka.
Yeah, they had some like, dog, like, they had the squad. Like, if OKC would have kept it together, and this is management shit. This is management shit. It has nothing to do, like, if they would have kept Harden, Westbrook, KD together, who knows? What they could have been, you know?
Shit, if they would have beat Golden State 4-1 instead of losing that 3-1 lead, who knows? They'd have been in the finals against LeBron.
KD, you had them niggas by yourself, dog.
That's what bothers me the most. It's
like
you had the team that actually you can beat them.
You can beat them
by going 3 games up. So what? You know, you lost the lead. Go come back next year, nigga. Like, it was already proven to you. Like, you had the squad to do it. Matchups is everything. It's not about, like, necessarily.
But does that speak volume about Russell Westbrook? Does that speak volume, like, niggas like, you know, I just can't play with this nigga? Because Paul George is like, I'm out of here. Carmelo's stuck.
I kind of feel the same about LeBron.
Yeah.
I can't just play because, like, you got people like Mr. Triple Double looking like trash over there. Kevin Love.
Yeah.
When he was dropping triple doubles with the Timberwolves, even though they wasn't doing shit, but he was
the highlight. He was the highlight of the Timberwolves. And then for Russ, you see you know, Victor Oladipo balling in Indianapolis. So it's kind of like some of these ball hawking niggas, man. What can I say? It's like, well, how can you say he's a ball hawk? Because all the assists they have, like, niggas, sometimes you get I get a lucky pass on fucking a pickup game of basketball. If I do a bounce pass, nigga get a layup, boom, that's an assist for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, I'm not a ball hawk.
Yeah. When me and Ozak was going in about the pass, and I was like, it's the reason why I stress LeBron's passing and his assists and his LeBron system, how he runs the ball. Like, a lot of his passes that lately have been forced passes. People just be like looking for him and shit. And the passes he get to his players aren't necessarily getting them open like that. Don't get me wrong. There are some passes, but a lot of them I've been seeing haven't been very great passes.
Yeah. So, a guy sent me and my trainer, because we were going back and forth and having a discourse about, like, how you should give Kevin Durant his full props. I'm like, yeah, I gave him his props. Nigga won the title. You know, he did what you're supposed to do with that squad. But there was this article on Sports Illustrated saying Kevin Durant won't leave the Warriors, but maybe he should. And the guy was listing, like, all kinds of reasons why, like, nigga, you should part ways from the Warriors.
Yeah, because
from a statistical background, it would look like Kevin Durant. Like, nigga, what? You got 5 this? You 5? You know, like, the future generations would look at it like, yo, KD was the man. And then when they do research and they realize, like, nigga, you was on a squad with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Like, yo, this is way too stacked. This shit is
Motherfucking
what?
JaVale McGee, even though he's Mr. Shaq and the Fool, he can hold down that fucking small like in the paint like nobody.
Where was this one? There was this one line he said that just made. I should have just highlighted that motherfucker. So, but basically, he was just saying that greatness is defined by the adversity that you have overcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying about the greatness. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, greatness has nothing to do with, I mean, yeah, to the championship is the part of the point. Getting the job done is the part of the point. But if you're just on fucking easy street, you like, if you could, you know, in the regular season, I've seen Kevin Durant getting ejected out of games and no real repercussions are happening because guess who else was on the floor? There's Clay, there's Draymond, there's Steph. You know, like there's people there who gonna put up points on the board and just get things going. That's luxury.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like straight up grade A luxury, man. And yeah, you know, KD had a few bad games, but Steph bailed him out, and vice versa. Like, you know, if it was Kobe and Shaq, if they both had bad games, they better pray to God that fucking Derek Fisher or you know, Robert Ory or somebody bails him out.
Right.
You know, those I miss those type of days that an actual bench person can make a difference.
6 man.
The 6-man award is becoming less and less valuable because of super teams. That's all I'm asking, man. I just want to see some NBA parity. Everybody's like, well, what about the Houston Rockets? Or, what about the OKC Thunder? I'm like, nigga, anybody who has basketball knowledge knew that they weren't going to beat them. I mean, maybe Houston with a prayer, but they weren't ready to beat Golden State.
I don't know if Chris Paul's out there in Game 7.
Yeah,
I think so. I think they would have.
okay, I'll give you that.
They would have.
And to my surprise, I never seen a D'Antoni team play that much defense in my life, nigga.
People need to follow that blueprint how to beat them.
Yes, you just got to get in their face.
Yes.
You got to get in their face. And Houston put the blueprint out there. They pulled the
both
switch
sides of the court.
on game 3. When they pulled the switch, the nigga backed out and went follow him. J.R. Smith covered. All
Yeah,
right.
because I guess JR's role was supposed to be the defensive forte.
Yeah.
He likes to throw up crazy shots and they go in. That's his thing.
That's what J.R. do, man. And can you get
Like Kevin Love, he likes to shoot threes and he'll get boards and stuff like that, but don't make him like, okay, you're a defender now and you just have to get rebounds. The fuck is that?
Nah,
You're a post player.
And
now.
also,
Like,
can people?
Did you see his stats?
He was like one for
Yeah.
one for forever.
all that shit. I'm like, man, fuck this dude. Don't give him the ball no more. Damn.
Oh man!
You know what? I give him credit for playing defense. This
for 16 field goals.
Throughout the
That's
NBA
disgusting.
finals.
That's disgusting.
another thing too. Like, who's to say? Something because
Or at the park,
yeah,
or
like
whatever.
they'll play for real, but when they in the, I'm just here to get a check and go home. I'm
And-
just gonna put up a shot and hopefully it go in. Like, what the fuck?
Players, even the NFL players. I listened to Arian Foster's podcast. He just happened like, nigga, I'm just happy. It ain't me.
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm just good at this game, and I just get a paycheck, and I'm out. Some people.
Just play basketball. I'm like, nah, fuck that, because I don't like it.
Take
I don't like it crack.
You take one crack, like, nigga, I'm done. Fuck this.
No. For me, I get cracked like first like the first jitters. Right, well, let's go. But I just didn't like it, dude. Having to like deal with that, like just hit me.
This nigga music could have had CTE and everything.
Unless I get hit like Reggie Bush, I don't want that. But then old boy was like, "It's like going through a cardboard box." Then I'm like, "Could you repeat that?" He pulled the mic closer. It's like going through a cardboard box.
Hey man,
No, I don't want to be a cardboard box.
He compared my man Reggie Bush to a cardboard box, man. Reggie Bush, you know, he's a small running back, but that motherfucker was like 210, 215 solid, ripped muscle, man.
Yeah.
You gonna play my guy Reggie like that? Damn you, Sheldon Brown. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he did him bad.
That's fucked up. But you know what I mean? Okay, so what should Kevin Durant do? You know he's gonna stay with Golden State, but he's gonna be a free agent. What should he do? Should he still go to Golden State and just rack up championships, or should he just say, you know what, I'm gonna go challenge myself?
He should stay where he at. That's what he should do. Stay where the fuck you at, man. Because the story, the narrative is you're the top guy on that team. So just ride that motherfucker out, man. But we see the truth.
Who is we?
Me.
Okay.
You, Nessa. Like people that's been watching for a while, and you notice how the game has changed drastically.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, well, you know, you look at the critics or the analysts.
Yeah.
They're molding these stories like, okay, he's the guy now. They needed him. I'm like, these words y'all using, man, it's interesting.
I mean, you know what? I do agree when they say they need him because they know Steph's ankles aren't going to hold up for a long time.
I mean,
they're lucky Clay is just like, I'm just a team guy. I'll get my money from China and I'll still play for you guys.
I mean,
for
they
less
got
money.
hella players that'll step up, man.
Yeah. Like Sean Livingston.
Sean Livingston.
Sean
man.
Livingston was like perfect in mid-range during the whole finals. I don't think he missed a mid-range jumper, and people were not like, that went under the radar.
The first finals they won where they gave it to Andre Iguodala for just defending LeBron, and
that's the blueprint.
Nobody looked at Sean Livingston.
That's what happened with Kawhi too. When you shut down LeBron, you get the MVP. You get the Finals MVP.
If that's the case, I wish Scottie Pippen was playing in today's game because he would have got the first year finals they won for guarding Magic Johnson. That was a big narrative. Like, oh, he guarded.
But like that. But that Showtime Lakers was pretty much hobbled. Like there was no James Worthy, right?
He was in there, and then he got injured eventually. I think.
So that's kind of like when Kyrie came in the first finals. He got hurt in game 1.
Yep. But nobody takes that away from the Warriors for winning.
Yeah.
Oh, they was hurt though. Nah, nigga. Nah. That's just the way the game go.
Yeah, injuries are part of the game, son.
Yeah, and they talking about they were old. It's like, nah, being injury prone is not being old.
There's some durable old motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, Magic wasn't hurt. Shit.
Yeah, that nigga had the
Byron
injury.
Scott
He had the injury
hurt.
of all time, nigga. What you talking about?
Hate you.
Shit, I can't tell.
I knew it was coming.
What's his injury, Nessa? Too much money? What is it? Because it ain't that other thing.
All I know.
Because look, I tell you what. Because look, after he got that and had to quit the game, he came back to an All-Star game and stole the show like he didn't have it and got MVP.
All I'm saying,
somebody tell me what's going on.
All I know that positivity could change your life.
Gosh.
Positivity.
Gosh.
Positivity.
Positive mindsets.
I can't with you right now. I can't even like. I'm not even gonna jump on that. Nope. Nope. I can't, dude.
So someone had to.
Okay, well, but back to KD.
All right, back to
Stay.
KD.
Just stay, dude. Rack up as many rings as you can until you finally get beat.
I mean,
So you finally get-
because you know what, like that eventually will happen, and the day does that when that happens, niggas are gonna clown you forever. Like nigga, like with that squad, nigga, you're supposed to make a true dynasty. Like you're supposed to catch up to the Lakers, damn near.
Yeah.
Like by your whole 10 years done with Golden State, my nigga, Golden State's supposed to be like on par, like 15 to 16 championships.
At least 10.
At least 10. You know, it'll have Laker fans sweating like, oh shit, these niggas catching up to us.
Because like they don't have the same like exact team. They have a lot of the key players, of course, but they still have new motherfuckers in there stepping up.
Yeah.
Like they belong there. I'm
And
like,
Steve
who the
Kerr,
fuck is Cook?
and people forget, Steve Kerr sitting there just collecting, and they got 8 rings now. Steve Kerr, like,
He about to catch up to motherfucking Phil Jackson.
exactly. Fucking Bill Russell, Phil Jackson
Bill
looking at it like,
Russell.
look, man, we gotta get Steve Kerr the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Steve Kerr gonna have like 20 rings and shit.
The only thing, and the funny thing though, with that conversation, Steve Kerr would look at Phil like, but I won this many on the court. You only won 2 on the court. You had to win sitting on the bench.
Hey, if it wasn't for my clutch threes, motherfucker.
Right. Speaking of, one of those rings is mine because I made the last shot.
Even with the Spurs too.
Yeah,
Like,
Spurs
Greg
too.
Popovich trying to stun on me. Like, look, when Tim and Manu and Tony Parker were hitting their shots, who was the old white man that came up from the corner threes? Yeah, Steve Kerr did that shit.
Fun field fact: Steve Kerr was on the Mark Price Cavs playing against Michael Jordan before joining him.
Steve Kerr, he just knows, like, nigga, I got punched in the face by Michael Jordan. And that's what I was saying, like, during the Eastern Conference first round, I was like, man, LeBron's way too nice, nigga. I would have socked somebody on the team.
Me and JR might have had to throw hands, man.
Oh, yeah. I would choke that nigga.
Something. It's like, you fucked my legacy up. And I'm just focusing on my 50 points and I lost. While everybody else got their 50 points and won. You know, in that group. I'm in that group, but I'm like the whack winner.
Nigga, I would have poured out some of that Henny bottle and put some piss on it. Motherfucker. Here you go, JR.
I'd have been like, Jar, you gotta shave
You
your
want
face, your eyebrows, and then we gonna play.
you want some Douce, some Henny, some Cavassier, some Crown Royal, nigga. I know you like dark liquor, man, nigga.
I would have did him like they did. You remember Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah, I know what saying.
When they held down the blanket so he couldn't get up.
And hit him with the
hit him with the soap.
soap with the socks, nigga.
Yep.
All in the body.
They homie to clown
That
him.
was so sad.
He was like, shut up. Shut your ass up. You fucking up.
And it would have been LeBron with the last 2. Come on, do it.
Oh my
And
God.
LeBron would have been like,
Who would have been telling him to do it? Tristan? Do it. I just cheated on Chloe. Do it.
I just cheated
If I can
on
do that, you
Chloe.
can do this.
You're so
and
dumb.
part of it would have been fucking Ty Lue.
Burn. You're burned. Ty Lue's supposed to be the drill sergeant that gets shot.
Nah, that's Dan Gilbert.
I like that better.
That's
like
Dan
that
Gilbert.
I like that better. I
Okay,
own your soul.
So it should make that. That shit would be funny as fuck,
but
though.
I would say KD, man. Like I said on Twitter, I'm standing by my words. B, you need to move, man. You too comfortable. You like the 30-year-old nigga who had to get kicked out by his parents' house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You nigga Clay. I mean Steph and Clay could have been like, and Draymond be like, look, nigga, it's time to spread your wings. We showed you how to win. We know what winning culture's like. You eating up all of our food, taking up all the electricity. You know what I'm saying? I know you contribute to this household, but it's time for you to build your own house again, nigga.
They asked
Get
that
your
nigga.
ass out there. But they
Yeah.
did recruit him though.
They recruited him.
Yeah.
They on some gang member shit. We trying to get as many soldiers as we can, and the best ones.
And why do you think Golden State won their title? You know, their motto is strength in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the theme of the slogan of their season. Strength in numbers, nigga.
They should just change that motto and just put super team, quote unquote super team. There you go.
The Warriors, 300. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
you know what I mean? Hey, hey, man, more rings for Steph. Well, shit, you know. But Steph Curry's about to have his third child. He got his third ring. So obviously, niggas continue to win as much rings. He's going to be shooting up the club in Aisha a little bit more.
And you know he got as many rings as LeBron.
Yep. In a very fast session, too. In 4 years, he caught up to LeBron.
I'll give it to him for game one. KD wasn't showing up, but Steph Curry did. Like, a lot of times when LeBron would score, Steph would respond immediately.
He would answer back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God damn it, Steph. Let him win, dude.
Let him win.
Stop it.
Damn, not even a gentleman's sweep. It was just like, nah, nigga, we getting y'all the fuck up out of here. So
I just want to go home. That was a narrative for game 4. It's like, dude, I just want to win and just go home, dude. I just want to go home. I don't want to do this again.
like, I don't want to show my game 5 outfit.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
That Draymond, I'm like, damn, Draymond. Damn. So I mean, I know the Bay, man. The Bay's hella lit right now.
Mm-hmm.
They got their championship.
Well deserved for the Bay.
Yeah, well deserved, man. Well deserved for especially if our listeners out there in the Bay Area. I mean, I have no dog in this fight. I'm just saying, as an NBA fan, I would like to see more. It makes it more interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Like you had like, oh, okay, you know, at the time, you had even though the Miami Heatles, but you still had. You still had like, OKC, they were up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State was up and coming. You still had Greg Popovich with the Spurs down over there. You still had, you know, some other teams
the
on the come. The Clippers were coming up. You know, like it was so much like, like it could be anybody's game. Mm-hmm. That's what makes basketball more interesting. If we know, like, okay, these gonna be the last 2 teams playing the finals, like, nigga, why is everybody here then? You know?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on in the East, man?
But the one thing I will say, the West made it more interesting. Like, I didn't expect fucking New Orleans to beat the shit out of Portland like that. Jesus
Sweep
Christ.
them like that.
Damian Lillard. My God.
Yeah.
All that complaining throughout the season. What happened, man?
Shit.
Where's them words at now where he was feeling some type of way?
Fucking Drew Holiday killed him. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck.
Utah,
say it like
Utah
that.
was surprised the shit out of me.
Oh, damn. Like, Donovan Mitchell, I mean,
Ricky Rubio
nigga got
knows how to score now? The fuck?
Ricky Rubio got Westbrook so tight.
Yes.
He had him so tight.
Yes.
Westbrook
I was
was
like,
tight, man.
Yo. I'm looking at Westbrook when he responded. I'm like, don't say nothing.
Westbrook
It's
was
going to make you look
tight,
like,
man.
It's going to make Ricky Rubio like, okay, I'm in your head now.
Yeah.
Yup.
It's over. I got you.
And Melo just like, fuck, man. I hope Lala ain't fucking no other nigga.
How dare he say he not coming off the bench?
Look, Melo,
Nigga,
I was a
you
Melo.
Kyle Korver right now to me.
Nigga, I was a Melo fan when he was in Syracuse. In the moment, I was more of a Melo fan than a Bron fan. I was like, yo, Melo, he was in college. This nigga, why, you know, I'm like, why LeBron's over him? This nigga went to college and as a freshman and, you know, did all this. He's more polished. Like, yeah, y'all niggas tripping. Man, Melo ain't built like Bron, though. You know what I mean?
And you know what's crazy? When he came in, was playing with Denver and all that, man, I'm like, nobody can guard this nigga. I used to say that. Like, he'll post you up, like, get physical with you and dunk on your ass. Like,
Melo was a beast, man.
Yes, he was hard. Like,
I have a jersey. I have his jersey from when he was in Denver.
Damn.
Now he's just chucking up threes and shit.
Yeah, he just
It just
there for the check.
it sucks that you see him as a shell of himself. You know what I'm saying? You see basketball players regress, and it's like, fuck. This shit is sad. But yeah, KD, I say
it
move out
sucked.
the house, nigga.
Move out the house.
Where should he go?
Nigga, anywhere but Boston. Because that's basically
Yeah.
same
Go to
situation.
Boston.
Same shit.
Go to Houston.
Nah, nigga. Go to fucking Washington, nigga. Go represent your hometown. Do it for the DMV.
Go to Milwaukee.
But Giannis. Go play with Giannis, nigga.
Oh man, I don't know how that's
Then
gonna
go
work.
to the Lakers.
The Lake Show.
Go to the Lakers.
Lake Show.
Go build LA up again down there. Create the West Coast rivalry.
Don't go to the Clippers, nigga. That Clippers curse.
Shit, go to the
Automatic
Clippers.
knee injury right away. Don't fuck with that shit.
Go to the
Sean
Clippers.
Livingston, Blake Griffin.
Go to
Lamar
Detroit.
Odom.
Go to Detroit.
Right, don't fucking walk through there.
Go
Derrick
to
Rose, stay away from the Clippers.
That's where he's
You
going
did so
next.
well with the Timberwolves, man. I'm
Go-
proud of you. But
go. Maybe you should go to Minnesota. Tom Thibodeau will run his knees off.
he'll run what's that?
his knees off.
Nah, he's still using Derrick Rose's knees.
I'm surprised Derrick Rose's knees were still alive after that series. I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah, he was getting buckets.
he was getting
too.
buckets too. I was surprised. Oh, that shit was tight.
That's what made me start to think. I'm like, nigga, if Derrick Rose is doing that, what about all the other players that they shipped out? I wonder how everybody would have did if they were still with LeBron in the playoffs. I wonder how different it would have been. You know, because Wade, he stole game one from the Sixers.
How about this, KD? Go to the Phoenix Suns, nigga. If you want to
with
challenge
Devin
yourself,
Booker?
go to the Phoenix Suns with Devin Booker.
We'll never hear from you again, dude. Remember that dude that what's his name? What was his name, dude? Kevin. Kevin Durant.
Kevin and Devin make it hot in Phoenix.
The new KD.
You're so stupid. You're dumb.
You're the team KD. You know how many corny marketers will hit him up about some bullshit like that?
The KD twins. Ugh.
All right.
He said, "Ugh."
But the elephant in the room, where should Bron go?
Then go home.
Just retire?
Just sit down, man.
Just retire?
Relax. You got millions of billion, probably $1 billion. Relax, man. Now,
Should he stay in Cleveland? Because
I'm not mad at him for saying he gonna go wherever family want to go. Like, to me, it's already like curtains for him as far as the big
Yeah, I hope the city,
chasing the greatness.
rings, yeah.
So you're already great now. Like, chill out, man.
your greatness is defined. And like I said, man, like Jordan may have more rings than you, but for you to make amends with your old hometown
Yeah.
after breaking that heart, dog, you have my utmost respect for that shit.
Mm-hmm. Once you got that ring, I respect
You
the
were
shit
you
out
were
of
on your fuckboy shit in a fuckboy city. No offense to Miami. You know what I mean?
Hey, I don't know. It sounds like some offensive shit. I'm like,
No, like as in a thoughtin city. You know what I mean? That's the city where you go thoughtin.
You know, it's
Miami,
funny.
and that's, you know, in the basketball world, that's he was thoughtin. He was thoughtin with his niggas. You know what I'm saying?
What's funny about Miami? Don't nobody get mad at me in Miami. I still think niggas wear Ed Hardy out there with the V-necks, the long ass V-neck,
Oh,
and the light colors and shit, the blue and the pink, and the Miami shit, and
Well,
dress
you
shoes,
know what I mean? But the nigga was having this.
the pointy ones.
He was having his fun in Miami.
Yeah,
And after he got, after he busted them nuts, fucked all the bad Cuban bitches in Miami, he was like, you know what? Let me take my ass back to Cleveland and settle down. And that's what LeBron did. Got the ring.
it was like, Kyrie, you ready? I'm coming home, man. Coming home? Nigga, this is my house.
No, it ain't, nigga. You haven't been in no playoffs.
I'm coming home.
It's true, though. Everybody talk about Kyrie like, oh, Kyrie's great. I'm like, nigga, they haven't been to the playoffs under Kyrie's watch. Let's keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
The Celtics went to the playoffs. Mostly without Kyrie. So
Yeah, this is true.
that is facts. But yeah, LeBron.
I think that's why he was so much in a rush to get the fuck out of there, because he wants to be able to do that by himself. So that makes sense. But go ahead.
But like LeBron, I was thinking about this. I talked about this with my roommate, and even though I told KD not to go there, But if LeBron wants, like, if he really wants to beat Golden State, if he really wants to stick it to them, everybody keeps saying the easy choice to do it is with Philly, and it's not Philly.
Fuck no, not with Joel Embiid all injured up and shit.
It's not with Philly. It's with Boston. Everybody's like, how can that happen? Nigga, they will get rid of Kyrie. You think that Boston won't get rid of Kyrie for LeBron? You get LeBron mentoring Tatum. You got Al Horford. You got the young dudes who could play defense and shoot. LeBron doesn't even have to play that much defense. He could just roam around and have fun. Look at you shaking your head.
Because, man, my whole thing that'll fix LeBron's issues is let go of that LeBron system.
Yeah,
Play off ball, nigga. That's how you
will
play the
off
best.
ball, and you will have
Look at how you played
and
in
you will have a
Miami.
real head coach,
You know, a lot of times in Miami, he played off ball.
and you will have a real head coach.
Yeah, that too.
So
Let the coach too, man.
and you have a DM with Ainge. So that's what I'm saying. LeBron, all you have to do is be a fucking player. You ain't got to pick teammates. You ain't got to play defense, really. All you have to do is play off ball.
Oh, you gotta play defense.
Just a little bit sparingly.
Yeah, I mean, but when they play Golden State, he gotta guard KD.
Yeah.
Him.
Yes. Like that's what I'm saying. If he really wants to beat Golden State, go to Boston. That's my dark horse pick because everybody kept saying, "Oh, what if he joins the Warriors?" I'm like, I'm not watching the NBA. If he joins the Warriors, I'm like, dude, like
That
this is
shit
bullshit.
would be so fucking.
That-
You know who I want him to play with? Indiana.
Indiana
Yeah.
with Victor Oladipo.
Yep. I would want to see that because he got he got what's his name that was blowing in his ear.
Fucking.
I forget this nigga's name, man.
Oh my gosh,
Lance Stevenson.
Yeah,
Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson.
I don't want to be disrespectful, but that white boy that was dropping threes on LeBron and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a team that I feel like if LeBron joined, they'll be in the finals for sure. And giving issues to
Yeah. What if
To go to
LeBron say, you know what, Toronto, I'm sorry hurting you guys. I'm gonna go there.
No, man, I don't want to give Drake no ammo. Fuck that.
Like look at LeBron
Best
going
rapper
to the six.
with the best team in the NBA. He's what, the ambassador of the team?
Yeah.
Oh my
What if
god.
LeBron does join Toronto? That would like be the fucking biggest plot twist of free agent history. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Toronto?
But you like
What about the Pelicans? I mean, but the thing is, LeBron wants max money. He wants max contract. He want a max deal.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I mean, you got enough money from endorsements, man. Like,
but yeah, like nigga, like for
if
me,
you want to win,
like I said, nigga, if you want to beat Golden State, go to Boston, nigga.
Boston is one of the teams.
Go to that racist ass city.
See, but I don't
Hey,
like the
wait.
franchise.
Go to that racist ass city, and that's another thing.
They don't want enough. They don't want enough championships.
Because all them racist motherfuckers, guess what, LeBron? All them racist motherfuckers in Boston, guess what? They gonna have to call you. They gonna have to call you king, and that's the last thing these racist motherfucking Boston fans want to do is call a black man king. Yeah, King James, you cool with me? Yeah, let's go get a championship, LeBron. Let's go. Do it for the town, you know?
They like, all you are is a shell getting my ring. Getting my. I can't.
Okay.
I don't want him to go to Boston, man.
Okay.
Boston has enough rings as a franchise.
Okay. So don't go to the Celtics. What about the Lakers? What if LeBron wants to go to the Lakers? How would you feel about that? Nessa, you're the Laker fan here. Gotta hold it down for the Laker fans. I know it's a lot of pressure.
I don't even fucking care anymore.
What? You don't care
I
since
don't care.
2010, huh?
Yeah, I don't care. He,
You stupid.
if he were to go to the Lakers,
Stupid.
That's a lot of Laker fans. Like, yo, I stopped caring after 2010.
but not only that, like people just look at me like, oh, because you like Kobe, you automatically don't like LeBron. I don't really care for him, but I respect him, and I always say that every time this comes up. I respect him as a player, but like, I don't know, for him to hold it down and to it would take a while still to like beat the Warriors.
I would, as with the Lakers,
with the Lakers.
With those Lakers, with Lonzo Ball, with that
Brandon
shooting form he has, like Kyle Kuzma and LeBron will give
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram. But I think they'll have to sacrifice Julius Randle if they want to get LeBron there.
I need him there.
And that's the thing,
because he's a soldier.
You know what I mean? Like and the thing about Magic Johnson, he's like, no one's safe. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn Magic. I mean, you have a young nucleus, man. Let that shit build. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be impatient.
They're still in the rebuilding stage.
I would, like I said, a lot of people would have said Philly, but I'm hearing rumors about Philly's team being lackadaisical in practices. Ben
I
Simmons.
heard Ben Simmons don't want to play with him.
Ben Simmons don't want to play with him?
LeBron?
Yeah.
Well, good, nigga. I mean,
because he probably like, nigga, I'm LeBron. Like,
and if I'm looking at Ben Simmons, if I'm LeBron, like, nigga, you dating a Kardashian, nigga. Fuck you. Hell no, I ain't dating with no teammates fucking with Kardashians, nigga. Now,
one time deal, never again.
Yeah, like Tristan, I learned from Tristan. I ain't fucking with you, Ben Simmons.
You know
nigga.
what?
You know what?
This might be a
you
good
can't beat
idea.
me, nigga, because I got a mid-range jumper, nigga.
Wait,
how about that?
This is what you should do. Stay in Cleveland, right? Keep Tristan. Go get Ben. Go get Lamar Odom.
Who is on crack? Nah, I'm just joking. Lamar Odom ain't on crack anymore.
So
go get James
basically,
Harden.
you want to see if
No,
you
James
wanna,
Harden,
you
he saw the light, though. Because as soon as that nigga broke up with her, homie, that nigga was hitting, like, double-doubles on the daily, man.
You basically want to see if that would, like, cancel everything out, like, cancel the curse.
Nigga, this ain't algebra, nigga. A negative times a negative ain't going to be a positive out here.
Solve for K.
Hell nah.
That shit would be funny.
But, okay, let's say LeBron joins Houston and keeps Chris Paul. They managed to keep Chris Paul, and he goes to Houston.
How would that play out,
Would there be a problem?
The chemistry, I don't know how that all play out.
Will LeBron be okay playing off ball? Because I know
you know what? He
Y'all know
naturally
ISO.
plays great off ball.
Yeah.
He can play really good off ball. Like, it'll be Lob City all over again.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
he old, but he still can get up. Like,
LeBron can still.
yeah, he can still get up. Like, no, like
Yeah.
it was, you know.
Like, if they, like, let's just say, like, just insert LeBron. You still got Trevor Ariza. You still got Aaron Gordon, Capella. Damn, who else? You know what I'm saying? You still got the role players, and you just enter LeBron in there. The West, I think a lot of people from the West will move east because of that. Because the East will be open.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be
I need
Boston.
this whole league to just balance the fuck out. Like, damn, man. I feel like there used to be a time where you would say a team name and you can name at least two players that like stand out as great players.
And then you
on each team.
And the more exciting thing was about who had the best bench. The best bench was usually the one that would take you to the chip.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, we get this nigga from here, this nigga from there, nigga.
I mean, technically, you can kind of say Golden State has the best bench anyway.
Yeah, they do. They do have a great bench.
But when you look at Boston, that's
Man,
a good ass bench too.
I've been saying this all throughout the playoffs. I'm like, dude, Boston right now is probably like a year or two away from competing and possibly dethroning the Golden State Warriors. Yes, this is on wax right now. I'm saying it. They can do it. Now, if they get LeBron, nigga, them Vegas odds. I just put this. I'm telling you, don't be surprised that nigga being Celtic green, man. If that nigga is Celtic green, then you know he's like, no, Katie, fuck you.
Yeah.
because because now you get LeBron with Tatum. Fuck, that's the best light skin dark skin combination since Kid and Play. All right, I'm done.
And he wasn't named Terry Rozier.
Scary Terry.
Yeah, a.k.a. Keith Murray.
And then you got Marcus Smart. You got
Marcus them.
you got who else? You got the twin brother,
Lamorris twin.
And Al Horford is serviceable.
Horford.
He could shoot. You know. Yeah.
He's a good ass big man. He's been very effective.
Hey, if anybody who LeBron fans, y'all better be rooting for. If you want him to stick it to KD,
Al Horford should go to the Spurs, and they should get rid of the other dude.
Oh, okay. Let's say about this. Everybody was talking about Kawhi Leonard. If he doesn't,
shit.
That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't go back to the Spurs, where Kawhi Leonard land?
Go to Cleveland.
Yo, if Kawhi goes to Cleveland, like if LeBron stays in Cleveland and Kawhi joins them forces in Cleveland, and like probably get rid of like Kevin Love or someone more serviceable players.
Nah, get rid of Jeff Green, George Hill, Kyle Korver.
Get rid of Larry Nance Jr.,
Smith.
nigga.
J.R. Smith, keep Larry. Keep Larry.
I don't know, man.
I
That
wanna keep
nigga's
Larry.
too floppy, man, for me.
Yeah,
He got time.
He got time to
He
develop.
look like a damn inflatable ad every time he's on the court to me.
Yeah, he got time to develop,
Yeah.
because he was better in L.A. dunking on people and shit, and et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera.
Play to his strengths.
Keep Jordan Clarkson, because he,
Okay, like let's say,
but get the rest of them
we'll
other
say
niggas the fuck out of there.
Kawhi's leg is ready to go. Now, if you got, like, let's say that Cleveland still matches up against Golden State next year's finals with Kawhi Leonard on that roster, it's going to be a whole different ball game. It's going to be a whole different ball game.
Everybody else is going to want to step up.
Because you're going to have fucking Kawhi Leonard just locking down KD.
Unless they get Zaza back out there.
Oh, shit.
Stepping
that's
on his jump shot.
And that's the thing. I'm getting one of the lowest benchmen. Hey, nigga, take that nigga's legs out.
Yep.
You ain't important, nigga. What you
Take
doing?
the fuck out his knee.
Oh my god.
You're the patsy, nigga. Go in there.
Yep.
Die for
Twist that nigga's kneecap. Right.
Die for that. Throw an illegal pick.
And then put your hands up like you ain't know what the fuck was going on. You okay, bro?
I mean, pull a Vince Carter, even though Vince Carter did that on accident. That shit was scary. Nigga went under the dude like, oh, shit. While you was going up for a layup.
Yeah.
That was scary.
No,
Zaza's fucking dirty, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to play dirty with him.
But yeah, I'd want him to go to Cleveland, but
the thing is, who wants to go?
Ass.
Yeah, who wants to go to Cleveland? Like who really wants to live in the city of Cleveland?
Organization sucks, man.
And Dan Gilbert is like, I don't know. Like if LeBron has nothing nice to say about him. He's like, yeah, we have a working relationship. That's it.
Yeah. What if he go to the Spurs and join Kawhi?
What if LeBron goes there
Mm-hmm.
with Greg Popovich?
With Pop, Big Pop.
With Manu?
Manu, Danny. If he doesn't retire, Manu, Danny Green, Parker's still there.
I'll just be nervous because of the durability of those older players.
I wouldn't be nervous because when they fall down, you still got the role players to step up.
Yeah.
I forget dude's name. That's the center.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, Aldridge.
Dude,
We
LaMarcus
wanted to call him
Aldridge is
soft
not.
ice cream.
He's not balling under that
Soft
system,
ice
man.
cream.
He was supposed to be the heir apparent of Tim Duncan, and is not looking like that.
That's what I'm saying. Al Horford it seems like he's a better fit.
For Greg Popovich.
They need to like trade fucking position. I mean trade teams and shit.
If I was Danny Ainge, I'm like, suck my dick. I'm not trading him for
I ain't giving him up
Aldridge.
for nothing. Fuck y'all.
Unless you give me some draft picks, my nigga. Fuck you.
All right, draft picks and a healthy Kawhi.
Yeah.
Let him drop 50 first and then send him over here.
Oh man, but I think that's.
So I know it's real.
I think that's the sum of what the thing is. Well, Nessa, you didn't even talk about where you think LeBron should go.
She don't give a fuck.
I really don't.
She don't care.
I
She don't
told
care about
y'all,
football. She don't care about
I
basketball.
don't.
All she
You don't
cares
even
about
care
dating
about
and
baseball.
sex. All she cares about, she's like a fucking guy. Sex, sex, sex. Damn, Nessa. Dicks and pussies, huh?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. Hey, no dude talking about some dicks and pussies.
Dicks, pussies, titties, and mouths.
Mouth.
Buttholes and hand jobs.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Motherfucker got Tourette's or something.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Nah, I just got done watching 40-Year-Old Virgin on Netflix. That shit's hilarious. Still a classic. I'm mad that they cut off that. I think it wasn't. Maybe it was only a director's cut version when they had Kevin Hart in there arguing with Romany Malco in the store, and the whole full argument they cut that shit off. I was like, what the fuck? That's like one of the best parts.
Yep.
They cut that shit off.
This
Like,
your boy?
yeah,
Both you niggas.
getting fucked up.
Cap the fuck up.
Both of y'all niggas.
Right. That shit
Both
was
of y'all
hilarious.
niggas. Oh
He was
man.
like, you want a nigga? Nigga here now.
He was like, I'm gonna need that warranty for free.
Right.
He's like, man, don't be a nigga. Be my nigga.
Right.
No, but yeah, I don't really care for sports. I watch it when it's there, but
Yeah. It's all right.
So
So you been keeping up with the Stanley Cup Finals? Well, I think it's
Definitely
over
not.
now, but
I haven't, but I know the Washington Capitals won that. So shout out to the
Yeah.
Washington Capitals.
yep. Get another win with acquiring
Vegas.
KD.
Vegas was
Go
very
ahead,
close.
Washington.
I'm telling you. Hey,
Be like Philly and be the second team to go somewhere, win with another
KD.
league.
KD, man, go back to the DMV. I know John Wall's on his way out of there, so it'll definitely be your team. So,
Man, if
why
he
don't
just walked in on a
what
on
would
that
you
team
do? You
already
scared?
how
You
they
scared to
are,
face LeBron
that'd be-
without your weapons in the
without your
East?
weapons?
You scared to face LeBron without your weapons in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Without
I
your
think it's
cushion.
just
Without
just
your
the-
luxuries?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the simple fact that
Without
now he
your
got to
utility
work
belt?
3 times as hard. Like, you
Like,
know, he
niggas
don't
don't
want
wanna work
that.
nowadays.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's the thing. Like people like, man, y'all mad at him because he left and y'all still in bad relationships. That nigga, he dipped down on OKC. I'm like, nigga, it's like two different things. Like that's a professional career comparing to a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
stop making these fucking false equivalencies.
You could have went anywhere else.
Yeah,
You're not faulting him for leaving OKC. Like,
yeah, he just
even
could
though
have.
they was a pretty good team, he could have went somewhere else though.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, he was trying to get that dub. Said,
He
"Let
wanted.
me- let me-" I mean, cause like,
He wanted the
granted they
chip.
they get offered money to go other places, but it's like, is it more so just getting the money or getting the satisfaction of getting the W plus the money, you know? And I think that's just where it's at now with everybody in these stupid ass super teams.
Yeah, we don't like him out here in the Jigs Up podcast. I know that a lot of people. I mean, super teams were cool in theory as a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to see it actually happen and come in fruition, it's cool to think about it and see it actually happen. But to the point that it's too trendy, it's like, okay, niggas, stop now.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the competitive balances of the NBA. You know, maybe I'm sounding like one of the older niggas now because I remember when parody was the real thing in the NBA. But, you know, what the fuck I know. You know, I can't play basketball with
So-
shit, but I know how to watch the game, though.
My thing is this: how many players does it take? How many great players on the same team does it take to make a super team? In your opinion?
Because I know the thing, it was like having a big three. But I think 4.
Yeah.
4 is the number.
Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like 3 should be like max.
Yeah.
3 max. And a possible. No, I'm just kidding.
Like a
Playing
big,
spades.
like a big 3 and a dope ass 6-man off the bench.
Okay.
That's the closest thing. Like,
That's
yo,
the possible.
that's okay. I'll give you that. Like,
Yeah.
kind of like Golden State in the earlier days when you had Steph, Clay, and
The
Dre,
Splash Brothers.
and you
Iggy.
had Iguodala come off the bench.
Technically, Sean Livingston is like a 6-man.
And I'm fine with that. Y'all made smart moves, but when you add KD into the mix, it's like overkill.
To me, it's like when niggas choose, like if it's not organically
Yeah.
happening and it's kind of like it comes off forceful, like I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
fuck
feel
up the
good.
game by going, and that's
Yeah.
the crazy thing. LeBron and KD has that power.
I
They have
mean,
the power to know where they're gonna go and how it's gonna affect the rest of the league.
let's look at other teams in the past that done it. Boston technically put that team together,
That
but
was up for debate. A lot of
that
people
was
talking-
definitely up for debate
because
because
they're in their early 30s,
yeah,
and in the NBA in the early 30s, it's kind of like you're kind of sliding off for being your prime.
you're basically
still,
called old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're old at that time, but you can still have impact on the game.
Mhm.
Ray Allen, he was 32, I believe. Paul Pierce was 31. Kevin Garnett
Mhm.
was about like 30.
AJ.
They were all in their 30s at that time, the early 30s, and they still have basketball left in them,
Mhm.
but they're not prime basketball. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like okay, like these niggas could play, put up numbers still,
Mhm.
and they only got one championship out of that run, just one.
Mhm.
Now, if they did that shit and they were like in their late 20s and mid 20s,
And they only took 2 trips to the finals,
yeah, they took 2 trips to the finals
and one is in
because they lost to
one against the Lakers and lost against the Lakers.
yeah.
And then you could arguably, well, no, you can't, because I was gonna say like that's the big 3, but then Rondo organically
emerged.
becomes a great
yeah,
player.
Yeah, he emerged. So I wouldn't say
he
that's
didn't
a super
just
team.
walk on like, oh yeah, I'm already an all-star.
I was a super top prospect, and niggas were like really relying on me to be a game changer at such a young age. No, you.
Yeah, you can even go back to the Bulls' second run. What was
The
it?
92
Pip-
Bulls?
No, their second three-peat.
Which one,
Jordan,
96,
Jordan
97,
Pippen, and
98?
Rodman. That was technically their big 3.
Yeah.
6-man was probably either Ron Harper or Tony
Kukoc.
Kukoc. Because I think Tony Kukoc won 6-man, but yeah, but you look at those two, kind of like, they was all right.
Yeah.
Ron Harper was old and he had an injury that like really impacted him, how he played. Great defender still, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they had a big 3. You can say that. Look at LeBron's Heat team.
Yeah.
Him, D Wade, and Chris Bosh was the big 3. Who else on that team was like the 6-man to you?
Definitely not Mario Chalmers.
I actually consider him.
Nah, no. I had to drop that one. They were like super team. I'm like, look, they had Mario Chalmers. Which one? When they won the title or when they lost
He
it?
was just he was just on my memories like yesterday, so it's funny you mentioned him.
He was on your memories.
Yeah.
What is Mario Chalmers doing on your
Well,
memories?
because
Now that I think about it.
I had posted a side by side.
Are you want to talk about when they won the title or when they lost the title? It's basically
let's
the
go
same.
with when they won.
Okay, so the 2012 Miami Heat.
I forgot about Tony Allen being on that Boston team.
Oh yeah.
I used to call them dirty. I was like, that whole team is full of dirty niggas.
All right, so the 2011, 2012.
What the hell?
Don't they look alike?
Yeah, they do. Mario Chalmers look like Jeremiah. It's your birthday. Oh, I know you're
You're
gonna
so
ride.
Okay, so of course, the big 3 were part of the starting 5. Yeah, Chris Bosh, power forward, small forward, you had LeBron James, shooting guard, you had D Wade, point guard, you had Mario Chalmers, and center, you had Joel
Anthony. That nigga was trash. You let Derrick Rose dunk on you, nigga? You a
All right.
sinner, dude.
Okay, so they had Eddie Curry on the bench. They had
Shit.
Shane Battier.
Oh yeah, Shane Battier is a
That-
6 man.
They had Shane Battier,
Considerably.
and that nigga's a goon.
Yeah.
Don't let the light skin fool you. That dude's a goon. Light skin in the proper English.
He's like Richard Jefferson was for LeBron.
Yeah. Maybe that's what LeBron was missing. He missed the goon.
Yeah,
He
definitely
didn't
is
have any
missing
goons on that squad.
He didn't.
You know what I mean? Yeah, even Fry on there. Yeah, Channing Fry on that
Mhm.
squad. See, that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta have them goons on the squads, man. James Jones.
Oh yeah, James Jones.
James Jones.
Yeah.
Wherever the LeBron goes, James Jones too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Take
okay.
me with you.
Mike Miller.
Mike Miller was
The 3-point. He was
the
he-
3-point
he was-
assassin.
he
He was
was-
the Kyle Korver but he actually makes.
Yeah, that's the
threes.
thing. Mike Miller was making the shots, and Kyle Korver was like.
So he's not the Kyle Korver. He's the Mike Miller.
Kyle Korver was supposed to be the heir apparent for Mike Miller, but it didn't work out
LeBron
because
should have learned.
the way his shooting percentage was set up in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He should have learned playing against the Bulls. Like, Kyle Korver been shooter. Everybody move out the way. Let him put the ball up. Everybody come get the rebound.
Oh.
Box out.
Hey, remember Norris Cole?
Fuck him, dude. Fuck that nigga, man.
And let's not forget Udonis Haslem,
6
the
man.
OG Miami guy. So, do you still consider them a legitimate super team?
They had a couple players on the bench.
Yeah, in that title run.
Yeah, and one player I would consider a 6 man. So yeah,
So Miami
they
did.
had a solid roster.
Yeah. And then in the 2013, when they repeat, they had Ray Allen.
Yeah, see now that's a big
Jesus,
four.
Lord.
I don't care how old Ray Allen was. That's a big four.
Ray Allen,
Big four.
Ray Allen hit that 3 against that San Antonio. They're like,
Yep.
fuck.
San Antonio was a fucking super team.
San Antonio, who they had? Of course, they
They
had Tim
had
Duncan.
Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, the 3-point shooter, whatever. Ginobili, Tony Parker.
Hey, Danny Green was lighting their ass up.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was.
he
He was.
was.
He was going back and forth with Ray Allen.
He
Yeah.
was lighting
Yeah.
their asses
Yeah,
up,
he kept
dude. I
answering
remember
back.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times, man. Good times. Good times. So yeah, Miami did have a super team, but
I want to go back to the Celtics team. Did you look that one up? The 2008 Celtics.
the 2008 Celtics.
Yeah, I want to see that bench because wasn't Rasheed Wallace motherfucking ass on that team?
Rasheed
The ball
Wallace?
spot?
No. He was still with Detroit. No, was he?
Spot.
No, he was on the 2010 squad.
Oh, okay.
They didn't
Okay.
win it, but yeah, he was on the 2010 squad.
Yeah, I swear when his Air Forces came out, I was like, I want the Sheeds, man. Minus the ball spot. Like, you know how
him
like
and-
Jordan has his logo?
Yeah.
And they gave Sheed his
You're
fadeaway logo.
so
They should have put a little dot
You're
for his
so
ball spot.
stupid.
That's so trademark right there.
All right. So they had Ray Allen, Tony Allen, P.J. Brown.
PJ Brown. That was my motherfucking hitter, boy. 15-footer.
Yo.
Every time, automatic.
Yo, people forgot, nigga. They had Sam Cassell and James Posey on this squad.
James Posey was a beast.
James Posey was on that Miami squad too when they won it back in 06, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, James Posey was a beast.
Yeah, James Posey one of those like sleeper niggas. Like, damn,
Yep.
this nigga been on some championship rosters and you don't even know it.
Yep. Let me see. You got Eddie House on there?
Yo, they got the Red Mamba, homie, Brian Scalabrine.
Scalabrine, the white mamba. He came to the Bulls for like a season.
Yeah, man. They had Scott Pollard, former Sacramento King, got his fucking ring.
Yeah.
So did Peja Stojakovic back in 2011. It's sad to say my man Bibby didn't get one though. Damn.
He almost did, right?
He almost did. He was with that Miami team. Okay, of course, Eddie House.
Yeah, I just said Eddie House was there.
Yeah, Eddie House.
He was a
Kendrick
sniper.
Perkins, Big Perk.
Yep. Big Baby Davis.
Glenn Davis before he was selling that crack on the block.
Big Baby.
Selling that 2 for $5 purple tops on the block.
Oh my God. He's a big baby.
Nigga, this nigga is 6'9", 289 pounds. Nigga, that is a professional wrestler. What are you doing on the corner selling drugs, nigga, and trying to be discreet?
Yeah, you should just join the WWE.
You're stupid.
Nigga, you could have been choke slamming niggas through the table.
And you know what? On top of that, we gotta look at the coaching. They
Oh.
had
Okay, they had Dark Rivers, of course, as the head coach. They had Armin Hill, Kevin Eastman, Cliff. Oh, Tom Thibodeau.
They had Thibodeau.
They had Tibbs.
He got a ring before he came to the Bulls.
He got Tibbs got it.
He ain't play with that defense, man. He wasn't playing.
Yeah, that's right. Boston had that defense.
Yep.
All right, man. We talking forever.
You know what's
about
funny?
sports.
Mike Brown is with the
With the
Warriors. That's some shit.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
2
yeah.
rings.
Every
now.
time Brian come down the court, I'll be like, hey, Brian, what's up, man? You want me to come back and coach the team now? I got championship pedigree now.
I know how to win. I know how to win.
Stupid. You said Mike Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And the Heat, I'm not even gonna mention Spoelstra because
Nah,
that was
I think that's fucking Pat Riley.
yeah,
man.
the devil. That was the
He
devil.
called him the devil.
Look at him, his hair slicked back and shit.
That nigga the Godfather, man. That
He
nigga
could-
mafioso. You
Hey
know what
man,
I mean?
he could play the he
He'd
could
be
play
the
the
next
devil.
He could be
if
the
he
next
wanted to.
Corleone. You know what I mean? Like you see when I see Pat Riley, I just think of the Godfather theme song.
When I see him, I'd be like, "Look at Satan." I'm like,
Well, off of Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, like
It's funny we mentioned 2 Al Pacino movies.
yeah,
Hey, that's some shit.
straight up.
Shout outs to Al Pacino. That man's 70 years old. He'll be forever be remembered as Scarface, though.
That's nothing.
All right. I think we had listeners. I know we talked your ears off about this basketball shit, but y'all didn't know we could do a deep dive like this on the subject because we had to, and it was the short turnaround time, and there was no other fuck shit that we were here for. Anyway, let us know in the comments, either on SoundCloud or wherever you listen to this podcast, and let us know where you think LeBron is going to go. Also, what KD's next move should be. Should he think about the team that he's with, be a team first guy, and just stack up and get rings with Golden State? Or should he just say, fuck it, I'm going to challenge myself, challenge my greatness? Let us know. And that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Any shout-outs?
Shout outs to Monica. Shout outs to E3. Shout outs to Google and Apple for their see, I'm a big tech dude. It's tech season right now.
Uh-oh,
A lot of
tech
shit's been
season.
going down. Shout outs to EA for their trash ass presentation.
Ooh,
But you still get a shout out for trying.
damn.
Shout outs to Sony for being some bitch ass niggas. That's my favorite company too. Like, y'all niggas suck, man. Y'all make bad decisions. Like, fuck out of here. But they presentation, they haven't done one yet. So I just expect fuckery, you know? I expect Cleveland mentality as far as an organization. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
But yeah, I'm done. No more shout outs. Your turn.
I'm tired as fuck. Shout out to Advocare. I'm doing the little 24-day challenge with my girl Sheena. We started on Monday. The first 10 days is a detox. And yeah, from Monday to Friday, I already lost 5.5 pounds. And I've been struggling trying to lose any type of weight these past couple months. So, yeah, shout out to their products. I'll let y'all know everything, how it goes down after the 24th day. Shout out and also a fuck you to Downtown for having a taste of downtown next Saturday, and I cannot participate because of this challenge.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I'm so sad.
I'd have been down to go, too.
Sad.
This has been the first one I'd have been able to go to.
Oh, you haven't gone to any of them?
Nah.
Yeah, it's really dope.
Just go there and have her there in spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
someone. We need someone to give us a review.
Yeah.
I
for
got
real.
y'all. I got y'all.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna try to go.
I appreciate that because I was really sad. Got the big ass banner every time I drive because I drive Lyft. Well, some of y'all know, most of y'all know. And every time I'm driving downtown, I see that banner reminding me, bitch, you cannot participate.
Damn.
So I would appreciate if you did.
Look
Also,
at the banner
also, any listeners in San Diego, if y'all trying to go to the Smoking Grooves concert in, I think, Long Beach, I got tickets for $185. Let me know. My homegirl's trying to sell it because she can't go because she too is on her fitness shit, and she knows if she goes to that shit, she's going to not be following, her fitness. So this is more so fitness shout out. So shout out to her, shout out to Sheena, shout out to me for doing this. Shout out to Kellen, even though I haven't really heard any updates, but I'm hoping that he's still on it.
Uphold your shout out because I just left work and when he took his break, he used it to go walk.
Oh, nice.
For 30 minutes.
That's what's up. What's up. I'm glad to hear
I've
that.
been peeping it, so. He didn't tell me. He just snuck out and just did it. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker went for a walk.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. And shout out to Colors R&B Only, even though my dumbass fucking overslept.
Hey.
Bought tickets to go see Dashae's set. My ass fucking got there when she was finished. But shout out to, holding it down.
Shit, I walked
as
up
always.
When everybody was leaving.
Yeah, I thought that they were done at 1:30. I was there for literally 30 minutes.
I walked up at 1
Mad.
and I seen people already like outside. I'm like, oh shit, everybody's gone early.
I think they shut it down early.
Yeah,
They don't want no fucking.
It's cool. I left work at like 12 something. I wasn't really feeling it like going anywhere. I wanted to just go to sleep. So I made the effort.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself. Shout outs to me.
One last shout out to my cousin Princess, for serving in the military. I want to say she's officially out. I know June 1st she had her little, what do you call it, ceremony. So she's officially out. She sold her soul and got it back.
Oh my
God. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's rough, but it's
Next.
facts though. But it's facts though. The military becomes your parents.
Yeah.
They tell you whatever to do.
Right.
Eat, shit, sleep.
And she was like a highly sought out person because she worked in, was it the infantry, whatever. She was in charge of all the weapons. So it was real hard for her to get out the military. They did not want her to leave because when she was stationed in both Tennessee and in Georgia, she was the head person. So both places was not trying to have her leave because they can't count on no one else. But shout out to her for being a woman and being in charge of all the weapons, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Shout outs to Green Chef.
Is that the thing
I'm gonna do it. Since I'm too lazy to go to a grocery store and even cook, I'm gonna challenge myself. Go to Green Chef, order me like one of those little meal kits, and start cooking. Get my action of cooking again because gotta save some money. I can't keep eating out all the time. So hopefully Green Chef would help me to reignite my passion for cooking again. Because I did have it before during my fitness journey. And any other shout outs? Oh, I want to give a shout out to Jamal's wife, aka Miss Cupid. You're the real MVP. For keeping Natalie occupied and having fun with her and not wandering off everywhere. So, thank you, Cupid. You're a godsend. Thank you. Anything else?
Oh yeah, sorry. Back to like the little Green Chef thing. I mean, I'm not doing the Green Chef thing, but shout out again to Sheena because she actually been doing my meal prep. I just pay her. I forgot
Nice.
about that shit. So yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah,
I'm spoiled.
brought up the shout outs to Monica and me. We've been doing 2 mile runs every day.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And,
Every
and-
day?
and cooking.
That's what's up.
Yeah, 5 days. We've been trying to do 5 days.
That's
a week.
what's up.
I'm hearing this
Yo,
fitness shit.
yeah, you know,
That's
it's
what's
never.
up.
That's what I was gonna say. I know I didn't get to do my NSA, but it was just more so you know, keep it going. I know the beginning of the year, everybody was on that New Year, New Me type bullshit, and shout out to Marco for like trying to keep those people accountable. I see his little snaps and stuff.
I troll him on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
And then now it's and that's supposed to help prep you for the summer. But some people they're starting around summer, and it just proves that it's never too late to
Never
get
a
on
bad
that.
time to start changing your life.
Exactly.
I naturally gravitate towards working out in the summer and the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Like the winter and spring, I'm just kind of like chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, if you guys enjoy listening to this podcast as much as you love, shit, I'm fucking up. I'm proud of you guys.
As much as they love making
Get
it.
some. Oh, I was gonna say you already drank all your.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to your little music play for the clip I heard from the last episode,
Shout out to
111.
Easy for his post editing skills.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
No, I'm
I
playing.
pointed to you like they could see. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes, to M Easy. That's who I was talking.
Yeah, shout out to him easy, man. Like I said, man, we're a team.
Yeah.
We, for me, I'm kind of like, I just want people to play to their strengths. And if people want to step up and say, hey, let me do this, I hold them accountable. Go ahead and try it, and, I let the artist be the artist. That's how I roll,
Yeah.
LeBron should learn a thing or two from you.
Oh, shout out to my laptop for finally being useful for the last 2 episodes.
I know. It's the real MVP.
Yep, looking all nice and stuff.
Growth and progression.
Like,
you know what I mean?
like it wants to stay here with me.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, man. But if you enjoy listening to our podcast as much as we love making it, because we love what we do, even though I'm losing my motherfucking voice.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Sita. Sorry.
Oh, there you go, Sita. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Sita. And if you're not being your motherfucking self, you know what I got to say.
The jig is up.
And we out. Because I didn't want to say it the other way because my voice is.
Maybe it was like, what do you call it?
It probably, right.
There
It's probably like,
There you go.
Remix.
We'll just add
I thought you was about to say rebate.
Long live the king.
Yeah,